All right, we're live here at PDRA. That's right, the press conference is about to rock and roll. My name's Lee TEC Sebring. Yes, I need a tan, I know. But here we go. Everybody's coming in right now. We got Lee Atkins' car, absolutely gorgeous. Brand new Jerry Bickle race car, PDRA on board right now. As the crowd is starting to come in here at the PDRA booth. And this is the rowdy section right here. This guy over here knows how to dance.
You're making me dizzy.
What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody can see the video. Is it not pixelated, I hope? So once again, what's going on, Ronnie? As we're here once again with the PDRA press conference that'll be going on here. Lots of people going in. Jimmy Biggs right there. Tommy Gray and the crew is on hand. Door Slammers Plus is here. Hoosier Tires, of course, is here. And we're getting a lot of people jam-packed into this place. Charles Mars, what's going on, man? How's the picture? That guy there, he's cool. We got some drivers here. We got everybody going on. We're getting ready to start. Bob Harris is going to bring it to you. David Pike, what's going on, brother? How's everything going? How's the picture, everybody? Is it good? Not pixelated? Remember, I can't see if it's pixelated or not, so I'm just trying to make sure it's good. Denise, what's up? Denise working hard at her booth. So once again, Bob Harris is going to be bringing us here. All right, thank you, Tommy, for giving me the confirmation on that. The upload speeds here are unbelievable. You got Mrs. Musi right there. Thanks, Charles. Thanks, David. So once again, everybody is wondering what is going to be the announcement at 11 o'clock here today, as we're going to be starting once again in a few minutes. Dan Wagner, it will not be Jason. He is not coming back. I can tell you that much. We're not exactly sure. Whoa! Monkey has a tongue out. Johnny, you're supposed to stop talking.
Oh.
Ken Cortuccio said that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Nice. I've never stopped talking. I'm from New York.
You're right.
Jay, hurry up, man. Where you at? You're late. So once again, the Cool Towers here. They spent a little extra money this year on the booth. Of course, they got one car, which everybody has been talking about, man. Everybody's been taking a picture of this beautiful car. The color is absolutely immaculate. We got the PDRA backdrop back there. If you want to take your picture, you can stop on by. I'll be doing a little bit of live videos from sponsors here later today, but right now we're just getting ready. We got 90 people on board. Make sure to share for the PDRA conference here. Get everybody there. What's going on? This guy says he wants to be on the live feed of PDRA.
Stand 21. Woo!
There you go, free advertising. Behind the sign over there talking, getting ready. So once again, everybody getting ready here as they're making some last minute, making sure everything is written down, ready to rock and roll. Has it been pretty busy here as the update here, the first day? There we go, got a little bit of coming at you. This might be hard to hear because the speaker's about the size of my pinky. So once again, we're live here with the press conference. We're getting ready. Brian, you're supposed to smile. Patrick says you have to smile. Nolan. See you smiling? Nope, not yet. He said it's impossible. So once again, we're getting ready here. We did the test 1, 2. So make sure to share. You can. There you go. They're all hungover. That's probably correct. Nobody's ever hungover from the Drag Illustrated party. What are you talking about? So once again, got a crowd coming in here. It's always a good sign for 2018. Look, Jay, NC Pro Modern House. Always trying to. Oh, I got a smile. Did you see that, Patrick? Gino, what's up, brother? Yes, yes. Oh, there he is. Our infamous leader is getting ready. So I'm going to get down here so everybody can see, but I'll do a live feed up front so everybody can tell. Gino, you need to be here, brother. Where you at? Grab it. I'm getting violated. Look at that guy. I'm proposing to Bob. Whoa, Aaron. What's up, buddy? Once again, share, share, share. We're about to go live here. As you can see, Bob Harris is at the podium.
Testing 1, 2.
And we're gonna
welcome everyone to our 2017 press conference here at PRI. We're very blessed to be here, blessed to have this big crowd out here in front of us. Will's got a lot of appointments to take care of, and he wanted to get up and speak a little bit before we went through it. This is not going to be a long deal. We're going to save the best for last, I guess you would say. But we do want to thank each and every one of you. I see a lot of sponsors. I see track operators. I see racers. I see crewmen. And, of course, the media, least but not last, because they take care of us. So, Will, I'm gonna give this to Will right quick because he's a busy man.
Thanks, Bob. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on today, so I'll make this pretty quick. But is that better? Okay. So, as we all know, we've got a lot of great partners on board with PDRA. I see the guys from Hoosier, Frank, Farron, and the Museys, and a lot of people in attendance today that support the PDRA, and without you guys, there would be no PDRA. So we appreciate all of your support. Wanted to take a second to go through our partners for the 2017 season. We do have a lot of new partners that we're working with to bring on board for the 18 season. A lot of those are finalized, some are not, so we're not going to have those officially announced right yet. But we're excited where we're going and who we're working with. So I'll start with our class sponsors. Schweitzer Dynamics and Motec have been played a great role in the Pro Nitrous class and been very supportive from day one. Andy McCoy Race Cars, Pro Boost, Drag 965, Pro Extreme Motorcycle. Magna Fuel and Lucas Oil are both back on board with our sportsman classes, Top Sportsman and Top Dragster for the year. Campers NRV, Megacorp Logistics were our junior sponsors for the year. And, of course, we had Eastside Auto Transport. Ken Cortuccio was our partner for Outlaw 632, and a new addition with Edelbrock with our Bracket Bash. Official partners, VP Racing Fuels, Hoosier Racing Tire, Pilot Flying J, Flying A Motorsports, Penske Shocks, Precision Racing Suspension, MVM, Quartermax, and Flat Out Gaskets. We also have our major sponsors, Jerry Bickle Race Cars and Pat Musey Racing Engines. And we have a very lengthy list of supporting and contingency sponsors, and I'll go through and mention those. McKinney Motorsports, Vance and Hines, Diamond Pistons, Neil Chance Racing Converters, RH2 Radios, M&M Transmissions, Buck Racing Engines, Rock Auto, Rage Fuel Systems, Maxima Racing Oils, Pro Fabrication, Atomizer 3 Racing Injectors, Sweat Performance, DJ Safety, Voss Racing Engines, Proline Racing, CV Products, and Kryptonite Customs. We also have some great partners for our low qualifier awards that are bonuses to our racers. Quick Drive, Jessel, Rossler Transmissions, Total Steel Piston Rings, Timberland Chassis, Hickory Enclosed Trailer Cells, Classic Graphics, and Chassis Engineering. We appreciate your support. Our contingency sponsors that we have, we're constantly working on that to build our contingency program for our racers for the upcoming year. The racers can, are always excited about that to, have an extra incentive to come race with us, make more money for the weekend. And I want to mention those: Davis Technologies, Brown & Miller Racing Solutions, PSI Superchargers, RCD Engineering, Ross Racing Pistons, Mark Williams Enterprises, MBE, Half Scale Dragsters, ATI Performance Products, Stand 21, Speed Tech, Sonny's Racing Engines, Jerry Haas Race Cars, and Ram Clutches, who both came on board to support PDRA as a whole, as well as the Extreme Pro Stock class. And of course, we have a few class supporters for the Pro Extreme Motorcycle guys, Growth This Drag Bikes and Fast by Gas, and Crawls Racing Engines for class supporters for the juniors. So I'll move on to a few announcements for the 2018 season for sponsorship. First of all, I want to start with our Pro Extreme class. That was a class that it's our premier class, it's our top fuel of the PDRA, and we're searching for funding for the year, and that's definitely a class we want to continue. There's some new guys building some new cars for next year, so we're excited about that. What I announce for the 2018 season, Pro Extreme will be the Bryant Industrial Crane and Rigging Pro Extreme, presented by Proline Racing. We got to thank Bryant for stepping up, and being the class sponsor, as well as Eric Dillard, Jose Gonzalez, and their Proline team for their major support. But we also have to make a mention, there was a few more supporters behind the scenes with that as well. We got to thank Scott and Michelle Farley, who were new racing with us towards the latter part of the end of the year. They're great, great people. We really appreciate their support. Yeah, they can keep the doors. Hopefully, they can keep the doors on and not blow them off next year. But and also Terry Leggett. Terry Leggett stepped up with his deal this year, and we appreciate his support. Like I said, is Jose Gonzalez with Eric Dillard and the guys. We got some new sponsors to announce. Start with a couple of classes. Top Junior Dragster will be brought to you by Gilbert Motorsports in the 2018 season, as well as we have a new partner for the Pro Junior class, Cool Shirt Systems. So we welcome those two new partners on board with us as far as the class partnerships go. Molly Performance, I know some of you guys know Bill. He came out to a lot of races last year. They will be a contingency partner. I know a lot of you guys run their products. So we're happy to announce that they will be on board and be an addition to our contingency program for next year. LAT Racing Oils as well is coming on board as a supporting sponsor. Pro Bell Housings, they will also be a contingency partner as well as a supporting partner for the 2018 season. And a couple of days ago, confirmed with the Kissinger family, I see Carrie back there, Ken's Custom Chassis will also be a new addition for the 18 season as a supporting partner. I got to take a second and thank Dan Wagner for all he does for the PDRA. Dan's a great guy. I've enjoyed working with him, been a great friend. Yeah, Dan, everybody that you may or may not know Dan, but he's the guy that's always running from here and there, grabbing one bike, pushing this guy up here. He's all over the place, but he's definitely a huge supporter of the Pro Extreme Motorcycle class and the PDRA as a whole. And I get a call from Dan every week or two, and he says, "Hey, I got so-and-so coming on board. They want to help the PDRA, and I just want to take a second and thank him." So with that being said, we've got 3 new partners on board with our Pro Extreme Motorcycle class for the year. DME, which is Andy Sawyer, Williford Motorsports, Rodney Williford, and Robinson's Industries, Bill Robinson, are all coming on board to help keep that class going for 2018. And we're excited with the new rule changes that have been made, and we're looking forward to a great 2018. So I've been trying to do my job and get a lot of partnerships finalized for this press conference, and there's still a lot of stuff in the works, so we're excited. You guys stay tuned. We've got a few months off between we start racing, so there'll be some big announcements to come through soon. So I'm going to turn it back over to Bob, and thank you all for your time.
Okay, let's thank all these sponsors. Thank you. Again, we want to thank each and every one of you for coming out today. I want to especially thank Lee Atkins, who's standing back here, has his beautiful new Jerry Bickle Camaro. And I want to thank Lee for bringing it, because it's really tough to bring these cars into the show. I guess you would know that. He had to get here on Monday. This is a brand new Jerry Bickle, state-of-the-art, pro nitrous car with a rear Morrison motor and Schweitzer Dynamics nitrous on it and the big PDRA logo. And Lee, we want to thank you, buddy. I think this car was picked at the World Finals as the Jerry Bickle Showcase Award, and as you look at it, you can definitely see that. Not going to bore you with a lot of stuff today. Just some good news, I guess, off and on. The good news is we're still here after 4 years, and we're going into year 5. And we had a lot. Thank you. You want to thank Tommy and them? They're somewhere around here, but right there, he's hiding. Me and Tommy just had a 5-minute discussion about this whole meeting a few minutes ago, and we were figuring out ways to cut, and I figured out ways to spend money, so that's why they keep me up here. Now I got to figure out where to get it. But that being said, there were a lot of naysayers 4 years ago said it'll never last. Look here, we're here in 2005. We've got Pro Stock, right? I see John, I see Chino. We got Pro Stock full strength right back with us. We got the new 632 class that came in last year. This year we're going to 5 races. Getting calls all the time about the new 632 class, the rules. It's going to be something super great. Top Sportsman this year was off the chain. We had the Elite 16. We're going to have the Quick 32. If there's over 64 cars like at Virginia at the end of the year, we're going to do a 48-car field, because we don't want to send 50 cars home, but we don't want to all-run field either. We want you to have to work to qualify. And I think in Top Dragster, we're doing the same thing this year that we did for Top Sportsman last year. So we're going to have a lot more Top Dragster and Top Sportsman people out there supporting us. And I want to thank each and every one of you that's planning on doing that. Also this year, we have right now 4, maybe 5, 10-5 races that will be coming to PDRA. Those races will be at the lot in April, VMP in June, Columbus in July, and VMP in October. That's 10-5. And you'll be able to go on the website here in the next week or so and get the new rules for that. The 632 class, while I want to mention this, we're having 5 races, possibly 6. We're working on that right now. We'll have 2 at Galot, 2 at Virginia, 1 at Darlington. There's a possibility we'll have 1 at Natural Trails in Ohio. So that class has really grown. It's took some legs, grew some feet, and it's hitting the road fast. And I'm very excited about that. You can tell I got my notes all here. I'm not much of a note person. Let's go over the schedule just a little bit. Our first stop will be at Galot, April 5th through the 7th, and everybody's been to Galot. We're going there 2 times. Are they here? I know they were last night. Galot, we really appreciate what you do for the PDRA. Then we'll move into Royce Miller's track, or the IRG track up in Maryland, on the first weekend of May. And then we're going over to Jason Peterson. Now he's sticking up above everybody else back here. Jason Peterson, we have been with him every year, I believe, but this past year. Well, I've got a lot of emails, a lot of text from racers and say, hey, when are you coming back to US 131? Well, we're going back to US 131. If you remember, just I guess it was a couple years ago, we had a deal where first Pro Nitrous car would go in the 60s, would get $5,000. That was from Bryan Industrial. We did it in June. Is that not right, Jason? At US 131. So you think about that. That's how good a track they got. I mean, you can go in the 60s. Now, we've seen 60s since then, but only in cool air. So, Jason, we look forward to coming to you and Stephanie's track there. We're really glad to have you back. Moving on down, then we go to Virginia Motorsports Park, which each and every one of you already know, I'm sure, that Tommy and Judy Franklin have purchased that track. It's going to be dug up over the winter. They're putting all new concrete through the whole quarter mile. Is that right? And, see, I can spend his money pretty good. It's easy for me to sit up here and tell you about it. But anyway, they're going in there and they're going to dig that track up because, you know, we had weeping problems there last year, I believe it was. It was there 6 days or 2 years ago. They're spending a lot of money to actually upfit already a beautiful facility. So again, Tommy, thank you for purchasing that track and keeping us on board. Then we're moving over to Natural Trail. Steve Long, are you out there? But I hadn't seen you. I don't think he's here. But Natural Trails in Ohio, we're looking forward. There's about $2 million just spent on that track in the last 12 months. And we're looking forward to going up in that market. Got a lot of people that live in that area that want us to come. And I think it'll be something really good for us. Then in August, we're kind of taking off. If you live in the Carolinas, there'll be one thing you do in August. I know Tommy's got something planned at his track and Mad Mule over in the lot. There's a 4-race series we'll tell you about later, not today, but so you'll have a place to race in August if you want to. September, obviously we're back to the lot the week after the U.S. Nationals. If you remember the last 2 years, we've been sellout crowds, 300 plus race cars, has been wonderful. Then we're going down to the legendary Darlington Dragway. We're not going to do it in May this year. We're going to do it in September where it's cool. I did see Russell. There he is right there. And let me just tell you, Russell's kind of like Tommy, only he's a little faster. His track is dug up from the starting line to the quarter mile. There's nothing. They're having dirt drags this weekend, right? 800 feet. Well, we don't go to 660, so we're fine. But let me just say, if you don't know what the cost of something like that is, you need to ask. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars to do what these two tracks are doing, and Russell's already dug his up. So let's give both these racetracks a big hand for that. And I've been a track operator myself, and it's a big commitment to go out there over the winter months, and especially when there's no income come in and say, let's dig the track up and pour $300,000 worth of concrete. So they're doing that because they know that people like us have the best cars in the world. Y'all have the best cars in the world, the fastest cars, and we want it to be a good track and a safe track. And leaving there, we'll go to the World Finals, and everybody knows that's off the chain. I think we hit the 401 mark or something this year. Over 100 top sportsman cars, actually 101 entries, and I think 90 went down the track first round. Next year, that will definitely be a 3-day race, so you can go ahead and get your flights for Sunday or Monday, because we're not going to fool ourselves and think we can do that race in 2 days anymore, because you cannot do it. That way you don't have to change your plans. Is that not what we're going to do, Tommy? That's what I thought. So that being said, that is our schedule. There's the top sportsmen and top dragster guys. You have been asking me about how we're going to decide what class you're claiming the points in. We're working on that. It's not an easy way to do it. I know a lot of you want to run the Elite 16 and one of you want to run the Quick 32. That's in top dragster and top sportsman. Me and Tommy are working, and Ken are working on a point system that we think will be fair, where if you come in and you don't get in the field that you want to get in and you're actually in the other field, there's maybe a race or two we can move around. But I can't make that announcement right now exactly how we're going to do it, because it's kind of complicated, really, and we want it to be very fair. So that's in top dragster and top sportsman. Okay, I guess this is the one. Y'all need to hold Tommy up, because I don't even know if he knows about this or not. This is our... Tommy's a little bit behind here. He said Outlaw 10-5. Did everybody heard that earlier? We're going to have that at 4 races, maybe 5. Oh, they are? Okay, we just got the word that that's how you get these last-minute deals. That Atomizer 3 Racing Injectors, Jack French, is going to sponsor the 10-5 class. So we're definitely having 4 or 5 races with PDRA along with some other venues. Is that correct? Okay. So we want to thank Jack for stepping up at what you call the midnight hour here about 2 minutes ago. We were on the phone behind the scenes here trying to get that done, and Tommy evidently just got it done. I'm going to close by saying, like I said, this is our 5th year. Most people said we wouldn't be here. The 3 classes that has brought us along with every class, but the 3 top classes, Pro Extreme, Pro Nitrous, and Pro Boost, they have actually, Pro Extreme struggled a little bit just for the simple fact the cost of what it costs to run those cars, plus they're spread all over the country. But this year, in those 3 classes, we're paying $10,000 to win. So Pro Boost, Pro Nitrous, and Pro Extreme, if you win, you will get $10,000. So let's give a hand for Tommy for that one. And I'm sure Jason Scruggs is at home, and Jason, get off the floor, buddy. He didn't know about that. But this is something over the next 2 or 3 years we want to keep. We've got Pro Stock, we got the bikes. You know, as time progresses, money comes in the house. Our goal 4 years ago was to try to pay really, really, really good money in every class. I think we do that. In sportsman class, we pay more money than anybody. Even in the pro classes, if you lose first round, you get $1,000. There's not many places you can say you can do that. So again, those 3 classes we're stepping up, and there will be some new things out probably in the next few weeks, maybe after the holidays, about different rules and different things. But overall, we had a great 2017 season. We're going to have a better 2018 season. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming today. And you can, okay, yeah, Judy always, we are having the awards ceremony on Saturday night. You can buy your tickets at the door. We have the red carpet valet going in, I guess you would call it. There's Kevin Rivenbar. You want to donate any money, buddy? To Tommy, okay. But be sure to come to that. You don't have to have tickets in advance. You can come. It's a great event. Speed Video, I do want to thank them. We have not thanked them yet, but they'll be there tomorrow night. They'll be streaming it live or Saturday night. You can call home, tell your parents, your friends, or whoever, hey, go to Speed Video and watch this awards banquet. It is off the chain. Something a little special this year. We've got the, what's his first name, Tommy? PJ North. I don't know if it's, anybody know who that is? Okay, yeah. They sing, he sings, he's going to be singing for us. Me and will not be singing. PJ North's going to sing, and I think it'll be very, very entertaining. I'm going to keep the awards down to about 1 hour and 45 minutes, so it's not going to be 11 or 12 o'clock. Bob Harris run your mouth all night. It's not going to be one of those deals. I promise. And Tommy has got a chain hooked on the left leg, and they said if I get talking too much, they just go yank on it. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a great awards banquet coming up on Saturday night. Does anybody have any questions that's out there? I know that's a loaded thing to do here at a press conference, but track prep, what is that? Okay, track prep, that's a good question. We will be having someone to go to every racetrack to help with the track prep, just as we've done in the past. I can't really tell you who it's going to be right now because we have 3 different people that's actually applied. They're all 3 very good, and that's something I think Tommy's going to make a decision on here in the very near future, probably next week or so. Each track, I know down at Darlington, they got a very good prep deal. At Galat, Harold is excellent, but we are still going to have our own prep guy there also, just to make sure we keep the consistency from one race to another. So we will have prep people with us. Anybody else? No pro stock questions? No 632 questions. Unbelievable. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you on Saturday night at the awards banquet. Thank you for coming to the 2017 PDRA press conference. God bless, and y'all have a great holiday.
There you have it right here at the PDRA press conference. We'll have everything figured out and ready to rock and roll. We'll have a little bit of a release for you when we can get it out. But hopefully everybody enjoyed that. Lots of exciting news here at the PDRA. PDRA rocks! make sure to keep tuned in, man. We'll have some live feed going in interviews. We're interviewing. That's right. We're going to do some interviews a little bit later today. So make sure to stay tuned right here with a PDRA Racing, man. PDRA rocks. Look out.